Progressive Prepper here. About to spend the night in the Jeep XJ that I've set up for, overlanding and camping. And it's late November. It's going to be about 26 degrees tonight. It's been really windy on the East Coast. A lot of big storm system came through in a front. And it's Monday night, but since Saturday it has been extremely windy. Wind gusts up to like 50 miles an hour. Constant winds in the mid-20s miles per hour. And so the wind chills have been really intense. Got a little bit of snow, nothing like they got up in New England, but here in Pennsylvania, it's cold for this time of year. I'm cozy as can be. Got my, of course, my power pack. I've got the gearbox here, and I've got these shelves on top. So what I'm doing right now is I've got my electric kettle, which is boiling away. I'm gonna pour some tea. Yeah, that's fantastic. That right there. Got everything I need in here really for an overnighter. Couldn't be more comfortable. I mean, there's only room for one. I've said this before in other videos. This is really no bigger than a tent. I mean, this is kind of like the smallest overnight RV sort of setup that you could imagine. But I've spent a lot of nights out in the wilderness in like bivvy tents and little tiny one-man tents, and this is far better than that. You're up off the ground. I don't have any wind blowing in here. You get a cup of tea. It's fantastic. I'm sitting in a nice comfortable chair, a little folding chair, and when I want to go to bed, I just fold up the chair, and in the front seat behind these curtains I have my sleeping pads and a sleeping bag, and I'll just push the front seat up a tiny bit, sleep a little bit on a diagonal, and I'm good to go. I can hear that wind howling right now. It is really it's really blowing. So again, Progressive Prepper, just checking in. Want you to know that you can sleep as snug as a bug in a rug anywhere in the back of a Jeep, and it's living the good life. Just the beginning of winter. I'll be doing this again in right through December, January, February, when it really gets cold. So stay tuned. I'll give you more updates on what it's like to sleep overnight in a Jeep Cherokee. All right, over and out. Peace.
Forecast for Philadelphia and the Delaware Valley. Tonight, partly cloudy and breezy. Lows in the lower 30s. West winds 15 to 25 miles an hour with gusts up to 35 miles an hour. Tuesday, mostly sunny and breezy. Highs in the mid-40s.